Well, George, so many good things to celebrate in that match. You must be delighted.
I am. I'm really pleased with the boys. I think the biggest thing they showed tonight was resilience. You know, there was a couple of tries disallowed, a couple of tries that we should have scored that we didn't score. Montpellier found a way back into the game and had a huge momentum swing for a little while. But I think tonight we found a way to win ugly, and I think that's not how we've been winning lately. We've been doing lots of highlight reel stuff, but that wasn't the case tonight. And I think the boys kept going, backed themselves, and found a way.
Big effort from the back against a very physical Montpellier 8 themselves. Obviously, Ruanaken had a great game, we thought, in the commentary box, but big carries too from Cam Jordan for that try.
Yeah, I thought our set piece was outstanding tonight. I think our scrum slowly crept into the game, and they had a bit of reward early, but by the end of the game, our scrum was on top. Our maul got us a lot of metres, a lot of penalties, and they couldn't get over the line. So, really pleased with the forwards. We talked about it. Obviously, when you come to France, you deal with some big packs, and I thought they fronted up. And as you say, those two guys you just mentioned had some big carries. But the whole pack worked hard, did their jobs well. Like I say, it wasn't a perfect evening of highlight stuff, but it was it was roll your sleeves up and get the job done.
Was that why you came into the game with a 6-2 split? Because you expected that sort of confrontation up front?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we knew the forwards would have to work hard, and actually the game got a bit stop-start towards the end, so we didn't feel the balance. We needed to unload the bench completely, but the bench did a great job when they came on. They're ready to go, and as I say, it felt right to leave a few boys on there till the end, and there's a couple of guys who are very strong at mauling, so best to keep them on.
It looks like they did a job in terms of analysis on your midfield at times. They shut the opportunities down between 10, 12 and 13 pretty well, but you got round that.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like you say, a lot of that's been coming off for us, and they did do a good job defensively of shutting us down, but as I say, boys found a way round it, slightly different, a few adjustments at half time, and they made it work. But there was still lots of good attacking play. We probably could have taken a couple of opportunities that were on offer for us, and we made them look difficult. But like I say, I'm really pleased with the resilience.
And to nil them in the second half as well.
Yeah, well, I think we needed a big second half. I think that the first half was just getting away from us towards the end, and I was quite glad to get in and just take a breath and regather ourselves and go after it. So I thought the boys looked fit. I thought they looked really fit actually in that second half, and that's probably where we just got ahead of them.
It's interesting, just talking to Ludovic Mercier, of course, was at Gloucester, talked about Gloucester's fitness and speed was the difference.
Yeah, I do think fitness, I do think we look fit the whole game, and like I say, you've got to be physically fit and mentally fit when you make a couple of errors or blow a couple of chances like we did, just to stay on course and know you've got to outwork the opposition. So their mental resilience number one, but I think their physical resilience tonight of how fit they were and how much they stayed in the game, and that's credit to the work they've done the last couple of months.
And what a skipper's performance from Lewis Ludlow.
Yeah, he's always brave, isn't he? I think he punched himself out there with about 15 to go, and it's great to have Harry Taylor who can come on, as Lud's Mark II. But Lud's always leads by example, and he was, especially in the second half, I thought he led that defensive line heroically.
Back to the rec next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, another derby for everybody to look forward to. So we'll do a bit of analysis tonight and get ready for that.
Do you have to adjust your planning for that in terms of your team profiles?
Look, I've had a couple of plans written down the last few weeks, and this will just step away. Just get our heads around what's happened today, and then have a look at the plans that were mapped out, and I'll discuss with all the coaches, and we'll see what we think is right.
And a good contingent of Gloucester supporters here as well.
Awesome. Once they started chanting, it was, I didn't actually notice how many shirts were there until they started chanting, and then it was loud, and great to see at the end there the lads doing a lap, and I don't know what the number was, but it looked a lot, and hopefully they've had a good weekend and they'll have a good night tonight.
Great stuff. Thanks, George.
Thanks a lot.